Okay. Here we go. Again. I'm trying to have a very good, clean gameplay. So far I didn't have it, even though I did win actually more games than I lost. And I'm trying to bring back Glass Canary. Now I did a lot of changes. And it's actually not even that bad. So basically, this is a new rune setup. As you can see, absolute full damage. Like nothing but damage. Double AP scaling, like double AP runes, Gathering Storm, scaling AP rune, absolute focus, another AP rune, right? And sudden impact, which is like more damage on your dash, right? And you combine all of these runes into Glass Cannon, and if you snowball, you actually get some decent value out, I would say. But I think if you don't go into setup like this, Glass Cannon is a little bit too handicapped in my opinion in split fee. But with these runes, it's actually good in my opinion. So and hopefully I will get a very decent gameplay now and can show why it's like really good. And yeah, let's see what happens. Anyways, I also run TP setup again because it's very important with Glass Canary to get a lot of gold per minute, right? And this means you have to kind of play side lanes in mid game, which also means you kind of need TP, because if you keep going on side lanes permanently, right, and you don't have TP, well, you kind of handicap your teammates sometimes in certain situations, right? And so having TP, of course, is very nice for these type of situations. So in case something dumb happens, like a team fight, right, you can just TP in there and hopefully clear up the fight. Something like that. Oh yeah. Let's see it. Also, I'm playing on my Diamond 4 account. It's like almost Diamond 3 right now. I think Yammer is Diamond 3. Because I'm Diamond 4 78 LP or something. But yeah, a lot of experimenting. Seeing how it goes. And then hopefully I'm gonna be master very soon. Because right now I'm like one of the players that is kind of stuck in high diamond. And it's like very frustrating for me because, yeah, in split 2 I was like almost 500 LP master, right? And so it kind of sucks because I'm like 700 LP below of my peak and 500 LP below of my average rank, because that was like split 2 I was more or less consistently 300 LP. But yeah, it's a learning process, right? I also think like, well, like I used to consistently play high damage Ahri, right? And then they hard enough damage in split 3. So I would say it does handicap me a little bit more in that aspect. But trying to find ways to bring it back, right? And I think I'm like very close in like figuring out how to do this. Anyway, so far I'm like actually kinda, yeah, like I feel kinda good in a lot of games when I do this with absolute focus and Gathering Storm post 30 minutes. There's a lot of potential damage that you can do now. I also did some changes with my setup. Basically I go Lost Chapter into straight up Lich Bane, and this way I actually do cheat some ability haste, right? Because Runes doesn't give you ability haste anymore, but if you like go one-shot Ahri, or like full damage Ahri, you don't want to go something like Malignance. I mean, you can do it, right? But it kind of handicaps you, if you know what I mean. And one important thing about full damage Ahri is like you wanna get your damage as early as you can, right? So you're like really strong, and hopefully you can assassinate somebody. And Malignance is not the greatest item to do that, and Loons also is like Loons is just very bad, to be honest, in what you're like trying to do with it, in my opinion. So yeah, skipping mana items completely and just going straight into Lich Bane. And with the new runes, like it's pretty good, because like your Lich Bane passive is in Like, you get a lot of bonus damage out basically now with these type of runes. So Lich Bane is even better. I have to focus a little bit because, as I said, I want to actually do this right for one time. So far, I actually have not been able to pop off in the early game because there's always something that is in the way. But strangely, I start to pop off mid-game. I'm not even joking, like every time it's like 20 minutes or something and it goes in the late 30 minutes, I start to like kill everything. But in the early game, I'm not able to do it. But I feel like I'm just like super unlucky, to be honest, at this point. Which is sad because I'm trying to do a YouTube video, right? And I don't wanna like... I don't wanna upload a gameplay where it takes me like 20 minutes to get kills. Even though I do pop off really hard after that, but...
So much I want to see for myself. Light on my feet.
I guess I was also like really unlucky so far.
I'm living my
Like I had to play against the worst shit ever. Like I played with Cho'Gath, yeah. But Cho'Gath is like fine. But then I played with Nasus. Then I played with Corki. Then I played with Galio. And now I play with Lissandra. And as you know, like
every animal hungers.
like all of these champions, they are like kind of safe, right? And really hard to kill. But the mid lane meta is just like weird right now.
The world is mine to discover. Just for you.
I think I tried to go for a reset here because I'm like really low mana, right?
Live with no regrets.
And I have my lost chapter. The Graves is kinda hinting, to be honest, not gonna lie.
I go after what I deserve.
I will probably bring back the Bane boots, by the way. Even though it feels like when you think about it, Bane boots, like it's so weird, right? Because like your entire purpose is to do damage, but you get so much mobility and movement speed, right? And also like your recall is just like half the time that you usually need to go back to the fountain. And it just makes it so much easier to get the high CS gameplay, which is as I said, it's something definitely you need for this build. Because the more CS you get, the more gold you get, right? And it's also XP. And XP, like more XP, it stacks up, right? And over time, you're gonna be like 1 level more or even 2 level more, right? I mean, even for flanking it's like very good, but basically speaking, you get the gold back over time. With Bane boots. And more, if you're like lucky. That's why I really like Bane boots. Also, they can help you out massively. For example, if you... Like, my next item is probably gonna be Bane boots now. And, like, maybe you get ganked or something, right? And you're, like, low HP. You have to recall. And with Bane boots, you're just not really losing that much CS. So, the chance that enemies can, like, force you out of the game while you're trying to, like, go into a build that basically means you need to get ahead no matter what to be useful. Yeah, that's like very good in my opinion. But you're not losing that much damage anyways, right? Like 12 pen is not that insane. Usually you wanna stack pen anyways, and I think like on Ahri, pen stacking is just not really great. And Ahri is like, for example, like Lich Bane, if you wanna go a glass cannon build, right, you wanna go Lich Bane on Ahri because it's like for sure the best item you can do, like build on full damage Ahri, because it's like so good, right? And it gives also insanely massive late game damage, which is also a part Ahri needs. And you don't really have a lot of like spells that do a lot of damage, right? And your main spell with the highest damage is 50% true damage, so again, you're not getting that much value out. That's the thing. And yeah, if you don't build pen, you just get less value with pen boots. I will push the wave into recall. So the next item now is large rod. And the reason why I don't build a mana item anymore is because, like I said, this item is very underwhelming right now. For example, if I build this, right, I spend 1650 gold to get 60 AP, right? The large rod gives me 65 for 1250 gold, so I basically save gold for the same AP. And I'm not really getting like ability haste or anything out of Loons anymore, right? And I get a passive, sure, but the passive is not really that great anymore when it hits. And it's very situational, right? And it just stalls. The idea is you rush Lich Bane because that means you get Lich Bane earlier, right? And that also means you get ability haste earlier again. And you need some basic ability haste. Like 10 ability haste is not good enough for the build. But you don't wanna like... You don't wanna wait till like 20 minutes till you get like 20 haste, basically speaking. Because like the next 500 gold, actually not the next 500 gold, but after I have large rod, I go into Sheen. And then I have my 20 haste. Which is, like I said, it's something you need. I'm not sure if Riot has forgotten the basics, but there's a reason why even on Glasscan builds, like you need some sort of ability haste, otherwise it doesn't work, because the items are balanced around the fact that you snowball. They kind of forgot about that part, in my opinion, when they decided to like nerf all ability haste on Glasscan items. Lissandra is a tough champion. I mean, not tough, right? But it's like tough to solo kill her on the FTP, so I don't even bother trying that much.
Nature here is too quiet. Delicious.
See, now I can instantly recall. This is so nice, by the way. And I got 5 ability haste, kind of worth. I'm gonna save the TP just in case something happens on the side lane, right? I'm not here to like try and waste my TP for 5 CS. I think it's not worth. Because like if you save TP, there is always the chance that you can, like for example, your bot lane gets tower dove, right? You have ultimate and you just get like 3 resets because of LNG. Who knows? And I think 5 CS is just like not really worth wasting TP, right? Wait, why is my SL going... Is my SL going mid lane even? That's not good. Okay, I did not think, man. I did not expect Xerath ultimate. I wanted to bait Lissandra in because Ezreal came. Yeah, I guess I baited myself. I think my Asa is kind of trolling. It's like, I'm not sure why he went mid lane. But okay. I mean, I guess now I will actually TP. To be honest, I might just TP. I think I got a plate if I do it.
I hear the wind singing. Come closer. Feel this. We should have left home years ago. Here I come.
Well, I got flash. They also like they changed how bounties work again, right? Like they actually buffed it, which is a very good thing. They had to buff it. Like I'm not gonna lie, like League was so depressing. Like it's fucking, it was actually crazy. Like no joke. Like if your team fell behind, it was so depressing. Cause like there was just like, in my opinion, like the bounty system was just like, it was so effective. You might as well have like removed it, right? And in Season 14, playing without bounty system in League of Legends is terrible feeling. There's just like way too much potential gold, right, for a winning team in the early game. And with all the durability on top of it, yeah, having not a bounty system when you're behind is an absolute terrible feeling. That's my opinion, at least. So yeah, they buffed it. Now the winning team actually gets punished a little bit harder, right? And this gives you the chance, if you're like doing well and your team is behind, which obviously in this case it's not happening, right? You're like even, but I'm just saying, if the team is behind and you're doing well, you have more chances now again to carry, and I think that's fair, right?
So much I want to see for myself. I'm living my best life.
I couldn't kill him! And now I killed him, that's a bit too late. If he dies earlier, I get reset and just dash out. Shit. No, that's so sad. How did we not kill him? I guess we just didn't have the damage. It's still most pretty good, I would say, for us as a team, right? Oh Jesus. Oh my goodness. Thanks for the win, bro, in Season 13. 14.
Remember that, you know.
14, yes, it's not 13 anymore. GG. Okay. Where are you shooting, bro? Where is he shooting?
Tell me a secret. Don't worry.
Okay, I will TP bot lane though now, because I need some gold, right? And the laning phase is over, and I think nothing really will happen. I hope I don't regret it. But I'm gonna lose a lot of gold if I don't TP now. That's the problem. Because like my Mundo is pushing top anyway, so like my bot is pushing mid. And this was, I think, frozen or slow push towards enemy base, so I don't wanna lose it, to be honest.
would take. Live with no regrets.
Yes, barrier again? What? Bro, what is that barrier CD? He had it again. Eh? I'm not even kidding. The exact same thing happened last game. Is it bugged? It was legit the exact same thing happened last game against the Zero. And I was the same, like I had the same question. She just had this barrier again. It felt like it's like 2 minutes, not 3, but it's just like, I don't know. Like it's supposed to have 3 seconds, like 3 minutes of CD, right? Obviously it's probably gonna have Cosmic Insight, but it's not gonna be that crazy, right? Is it just like coming up the second I go on him? I mean, it didn't matter, right? But still, it's like crazy.
I'll always have regrets, but I won't keep running from them.
It's just crazy. Yes, I'm moving.
A body nourished, a soul fed.
I'm gonna push the mid lane and then go back to Silent, I guess.
I cannot be tamed. Quick as a fox.
But why are you...
Still remember his
Dana, you need to calm down. What am I watching? This game might be very hard actually. I mean, this is a challenge, right? If I win this game, at least maybe people get some hope again of like building Gas Canary. Not sure, but yeah, maybe. I mean, I will get some hope at least. Say it that way. I need that tower, bro.
just for you.
Shoot.
Memories stir within me. Light on my Come here often. Mortal lives.
Can I beat her? You know what? I'm not gonna try it. Because I have death cap now. I will TP now.
Humans change every day. Nature,
Nice.
shorter than you think.
It's a bit risky, but we can try it, yes.
But I'm not lost.
I'm not gonna risk anything, so... And that was some decent damage, right? And as you can see now, I get 50 AP by my runes as a bonus, which is gonna be empowered by Death Cap. So really good. And next item is, funnily enough, it's a health item. It's gonna be Riftmaker or Liandris. I think in this game it's gonna be Riftmaker because I didn't get any Glacial Drake or like Hextech Drake, and Hextech Drake gives you kind of gives you like haste, right? So I probably wanna go Riftmaker because Riftmaker makes up for the haste. But it also gives you the tankiness. And in your full build, you also kinda wanna go Lianders and Riftmaker anyways. You're gonna lose some damage, but you get insane amount of health, right? And from my videos, we have learned that health is actually a lot of value in a different type of way. But these two items are also like really solid anyways. And you're not really losing that much damage. I would say your 1v1 chance to like, yeah, to like stat check other champions is like even higher if you go Lianders and stuff and Riftmaker. Over items like Shadow Flame. I'm dead. Wait, that was Vision, I didn't know. Actually, my bad. I didn't think that was Vision, but he had Vision. I was like here, right? Lissandra cannot see me, I think, and... I mean, maybe he saw me because of Lissandra, maybe. Maybe I saw it wrong. I thought I'm out of vision from the Lissandra. Sad life I died because now I can't buy my item before the Drake, but I think it's fine.
Not my favorite.
If we ace them, it's really good actually.
Like this forest, I am wild.
Now, funny stuff.
Oh, don't go.
I think without my Lianders I would have probably died, right? Like, without my mini item. Because like the mask already gives me like 200 health, right? I think. So, I'm not sure if I would have survived the burst from Lissandra. And the game is kind of over now. This game was kind of boring. Not sure if I want to upload this. I'm ultimate very soon. See, my damage is kind of popping off, no? See, this is why I say you don't need Shadow Flame, to be honest. Just fucking get Riftmaker or Liandris. Yeah. And with the rune setup is really nice. Cause like, you see I have 3 completed items, a Lost Chapter and 10 Darkseid stacks. And I have 650 AP, right? And this is without Baron buff even. Cause like you see I don't have Baron buff. So like this is quite insane. Like imagine, just gonna like say something for funny. Imagine I have Baron buff now plus potion with this setup. I will go up to 780 AP or something like that. Because potion and Baron buff, I think it gives it... Actually, potion and Baron buff, I think it gives like 80, right? So it's like 110, I guess. Yeah, it's 760, I would say. But you have to think about it, right? I still had only Darkseid and Lost Chapter. So I have 760 AP with like 3.5 items. And I can get another 40 AP out of my Lost Chapter late game. Because you will eventually build runes, right? Or Malignance even. Depends what you think is better. And you're gonna sell your Darkseid for an actual item, right? So it's gonna be like Liandres, something like that, and then you get even more AP. So yeah, late game you get a lot of AP. I had some games I went all the way up to like 900 plus AP in split 3, which is like very nice. And I'm diamond 3 now. Yeah. Oh yeah, the ending like kind of showed the potential of the build, right? It's just sad that it ended now, but as I said, this is why I said I started to pop off very late in the game every single time. So the build kind of scales really well, I would say. So yeah, I think if you actually get that good game as well in early game where you like snowball, I think the build could be insane, right? Obviously, you kind of have to hope also that they don't have too crazy tanks and not too much, right? Because if they have like Leona, Skarner, and Mundo, the build probably isn't that great, but yeah, it's kind of rare to see that happening, right? You have to be very unlucky if that keeps happening. Oh yeah.
Too late for mercy, murking opponents who wanted to verse me. Falling like I'm Curry Karama, the verse queen. We lining up the hearses for the whole team. KDA made a case, I'm the GOAT it seems. We're still here, orb of destruction, make it crystal clear that I can outfox any op that's near. Got a stack for this cast like a cup that's here.